Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rukoyola. If you're new here, karibu sana. For the rest of you, thank you for waiting so long to see me again. I'm thankful for your patience and I do love and appreciate each and every one of you. I know it's been a while. I did take a break. Honestly feel like December there was a lot going on. I was just overwhelmed by things, so I stopped. But I'm back. I took a step back. I sat down, went back to the drawing board, and now I am back. So, thanks for waiting this long for me. Thank you, each and every one of you. I am very grateful. Now, it's February. It's the month of love. Last week was Valentine's Day. I'm pretty sure some of you had the best day of your life. Others, I honestly don't know, you might have set yourself up for disappointment by expecting certain things to happen. If whatever you expected didn't happen, imagine it's okay, life has to go on. There's nothing wrong. Valentine is just a day like any other. I honestly believe it's a day that was made to increase sales in cards and flowers and chocolates, but it's okay. Don't worry, you are not alone if nothing happened. For me, it was a kawaida day. Went to work, came back, and that day, I was so tired for some strange reason. I didn't do anything extra, but I was so tired. So that was it. So Valentine's came and went, and I am so glad we can now go back to our lives. The internet was love, everything, Valentine this, Valentine that. But I am digressing. So I have come back during this month, and I think it's only befitting for me to talk about love. Yes, love. I have been experiencing a lot of love. I've honestly felt that love energy around me so much, and I just feel loved nowadays. It's like there's so much love from every space, and I am happy with all the love that I have been feeling and receiving. And you know what, I am in a very good lovable space. Love experiencing, love getting, oh god, I sound like I am in love, but no, imagine it's just, you know what, let's just get straight to it. So what is love? I believe love is a feeling, it's an emotion that is accompanied by actions. So it's an emotion that needs a verb, if I'm making any sense to you right now. Love is what you feel like. You can know you love someone, but what you do shows that you love them, like how you talk to them, the respect you give them, the things you say to them. That is how you talk to them, right? The things you say to them, basically what you do for them. And that's just what I believe. So I'm gonna look at Google so that we can just know what love is from Google's perspective. Love is a complex set of emotions, behaviors, and beliefs associated with strong feelings of emotions, of affections, protectiveness, warmth, and respect for another person. So that's how you know what you're feeling for this other person is love. Is it a feeling or a choice? I don't think you choose to love someone. So it's a feeling that you have for someone that you do not choose. I do, however, feel like you can love someone and not like them at the same time. So, case in point, if you have a sibling, there are times, you've always loved this person, but there are times these people will do things and you will honestly not like them in that moment, or you're just like, oh, maybe I don't like that person, but I really do love them. That's how I can relate. If you have a sibling, I am pretty sure you know how that feels. You love them, but you don't like them at times. That's how I feel like. That's why I think it's not a choice. It's a feeling. You do not choose who to love. Otherwise, if we all choose who to love, by the way, we will be in quite some good spaces right now, but we don't get to choose that. Do we love people because of who they are or in spite of who they are? I think we love people because of who they are, and because this is love, in spite of who they are, we continue to love them. I feel so smart right now. No, anyway, honestly, listen. Do we love people because of who they are? Yes. Me, when I meet someone and get to know them, their character makes me love them, you know. But once I'm deep into this love and I discover certain traits about this person, I still continue to love them in spite of what they are. So their character traits sometimes will not make me stop loving them. I might not appreciate what they're doing, or I may not be supportive of what they're doing, but I will not stop loving them. So I do believe we love people because of who they are, other than the people that we've been born with, who we might not always. I am blessed to love everyone that is in my family, but there are places where you do not even love the people that you were born with. But other than situations where you've been born with these people, now the other people that you meet, who we love because of who they are, we continue to love them. You know, like, we just continue loving them because it is love. And I think love grows with time. So the more you notice certain character traits about someone, or certain behavioral things that you don't like, you still choose to continue loving this person, because I know I say choose, but you still continue to love this person because you did not choose to feel the way you do right now for them. So in spite of who they are, you still love them. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Sitaki kuongea mingi bisa, ni haribu maneno. Is love dependence on another? No, honestly no. Because how many people do we love that don't reciprocate our love? We just continue to show so much love and there's nothing that we're getting in return, and you don't stop, because your love for them does not depend on their love for you, or you know, the things that they do for you. So I don't think you need to I don't think I don't think that we only love the people who love us, because by the way, some of us have been in spaces where we didn't feel like the love that we are giving is what we're getting back. So, but we still continue to love. So I don't think it depends on another. Is there such a thing as a soulmate or a kindred spirit? I don't know what you believe in, but I do believe in soulmates and kindred spirits. I just don't think it has to be someone of the opposite sex. So it doesn't have to be, oh, my husband is my soulmate. Your husband can just be the love of your life, but your best friend could be your soulmate, or your sister could be your soulmate, or someone else. It just doesn't have to be someone that you're intimate with, like, you know, that intimate with, that will be your soulmate or your kindred spirit. Because honestly, me, I believe, like, at this point in my life, I do have a soulmate, and it's not the person that I will spend the rest of my life with, intimately with, or married to. That is my soulmate. So I'm really not searching for a soulmate per se, because I believe I have that. But I feel like what I'm searching for right now is a life partner Therefore, you there is a soulmate for you out there. According to me, there is a soulmate for everyone out there. But it's not who you think it is. It really isn't, by the way. It's not. Mm. Okay. How long does it take to fall in love? I don't know how long it takes, so I'm just going to talk here based on the things I've heard people say. I don't believe in love at first sight. Actually, I saw them and I was like, oh, this person is the person for me, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this person by just seeing them. I do believe when we see someone, we first get attracted to them. So there's the physical bit that will attract us to them. Then maybe within spending a few minutes talking to this person, that's when you realize, I might actually like this person. Then as you progress into this getting to know someone or talking to them, you actually now begin to love them. So I don't think love will just cross you on the very first day of meeting someone. However, now on choosing a life partner, my friend told me that his dad told him that a man will know within the first 6 months of getting to know you if he wants to spend the rest of his life with you. Then another friend told me that it's actually not 6 months, it's within 3 months. This said man, will know if he wants to spend the rest of his life with you. I don't know, I've not, with females, for me, and the people, the ladies in my life, I think it's taken them longer than 6 months for them to know if they are really in love. And then personally for me, I have thought I've been in love, but now looking back, I think I was just being a clown. And honestly, I don't know. So this answer, I will give it to you when I really, really fall in love. But in those moments I was being a clown, it took more than 6 months for me to fall in love. Why is beauty so subjective? Because beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Because, this is the next question. I've already moved on from that falling in love bit. So why is beauty so subjective? Because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And there's what I might consider as beautiful, someone else might not register it as beautiful in their head or in their brain. So it really depends on what we value and what we consider beautiful to someone else. If we're looking on the physical bit, to some people the eyes might be what gets you attracted, to other people maybe the shape of your body, or how it's been carved and created. So I honestly believe it's subjective because we are all different and we all have different beliefs and insights towards various things. So it is subjective. It will always be subjective. To one man I might be beautiful, to another one I might not be. So it's, as long as we are all different, as long as we've not been born with the same DNA and genotypes or genes or anything, beauty will always be subjective. So it's fine. I honestly believe everyone is beautiful in their own way, and everyone will see something beautiful or something that they will consider beautiful in someone else, that someone else will not see. So don't worry, don't bother yourself, don't stress if to one person you're beautiful and someone else says you're not. Imagine. And to each his own. Does it ever conquer all, or is it just a notion to hype the sinister sale of greeting cards? As in, does love conquer all, or is it just a marketing strategy to sell chocolates, cards, flowers? I don't know if love conquers all. So let's give, for example, a case of marriage. And I know I've not been married, so again, the things I'm telling you is from the things I've heard from other people. So there's this guy I was listening to on Instagram, and he said, in the past, people used to get married because of survival. That is, families relied on marriages for them to survive. So hence the dowry payment thing. If this man comes to my home and he will pay money and a herd of cattle so that my family can survive now because I've been married to this person. And then so families looked at it as a way of survival. The more daughters you had, the more your chances of making it in this world. Wow. Then it progressed to now generation. This was like Kitambo, far way back. Then it progressed to now our parents got married for growth. So for them, it was they're getting married to grow either in their finances or as people, or to grow their families. So it was for growth. For them, they were seeking to grow together. But this generation is getting married for love. Hence, the reason why this generation, there are so many broken marriages, because it is the only reason why we are getting married, because we think we're in love, and love will hold us together. So my point is, from these three things, that love, I don't think love conquers all. But now, this person said, because I know there are married people watching, this person said, for your marriage to survive, you need to get married for all the three reasons. You need to get married for survival, for growth, and for love. Because there are days you will not love this human being. There are days you will resent them. And in those moments, you will have growth and survival to fall back on. So honestly, what I'm trying to say is, love does not conquer all. Because at times you really love someone, but you need more than that to stay in the relationship. Or yes, whatever relationship it is, because if it's you with your friend, or you need more. You need to, yeah, I love this person, but what am I getting from this friendship? Either I'm growing, the advice that I'm getting is legit, and I feel like mentally my state of mind has changed. So love is not enough to sustain anything. Maybe it's not. There has to be more than love. Yeah, I've closed that. Should you change for someone you love? No. Never change for someone you love. I think loving someone should make you want to be a better person, either for them or for your own self. But you should not be made to change because you love someone. For instance, someone loves me and they tell me, by the Rika, I feel like you're too skinny. Should I want to make my appearance better because of this person? No. But if, let's say, I have aggressive behaviors, very rude, and this person loves me, I should want to change, just be a better person because of the impact of this other person in my life. And I think that that is what love is. Love is, it makes you want to be a better version of yourself. Can you love more than one romantic partner at the same time? Yes. So I honestly think you can love more than one romantic partner at the same time. Don't come for me, by the way. There's this thing that I read, oh, if you love me and you love someone else, go to the other person that you loved afterwards, because if you loved me, you will not have loved that other person. But the truth is, I do love you, but me loving this other person has not stopped me from loving you. I still love you for who you are and what you are, and I do love this other person for who they are and what they are. But what you do, by the time you're loving more than one romantic partner, by the time you're loving more than one romantic partner, I think you are fed up with this. Oh God. You know what? By the way, let me just put this as a disclaimer. I am not advocating for cheating in relationships. With my statement, I am really not advocating for cheating. But I do believe you can not fall in love. There's falling in love and then there's loving more than one person. So I think you can be in love with someone but still love someone else. What you do with these feelings now is what causes problems. And that is why, even in the Muslims, and correct me if I'm wrong, but do they marry for love though? No, I won't use that example. So that is why traditionally, if you were married and you wanted to marry someone else, you still needed to seek the permission of the first person to avoid that what is it called? To avoid that mvutano. Ako ka mvutano. So you let this person know and then they tell you how they feel about it. Because yeah, you might be loving two people, but me, I'm not in that kind of vibe. So you need to let me know, then I can give you my feedback, and then we can decide on a way forward. But yes, that is my feeling, that I honestly believe it's possible. It's possible to love more than one romantic partner at the same time. I am just about winding up, and this is what I conclude with. What is the craziest thing I've done for love? So do you remember when I said I've been a clown? Here's my mother going to watch this video. Anyway, so back in campus, I don't know, I think I was in third year or second year. I'm really not sure though. I don't know, third year. Yes, I think third year. And I was dating this guy. I was in love with this guy. He used to work in CIA as an engineer. Yes, made it smart people. Oh. So anyway, he used to work in CIA, and I honestly felt like, I'm in love. This guy, by the way, this relationship is this is it for me. Wow. So we talked. So I think the weekend was coming. I used to go home in third year. I reduced going home. So I never used to go home on most weekends, on at least maybe twice in a month or once. So one of these weekends, I decided I'm going to CIA. So during the day, or the day that I was to travel, I think I called my guy. I told him, I'm so tired, I don't feel like coming. And I said, fine, it's okay. I was like, why were you so easy like that. Like it didn't even take anyway. So I was like, well, cool, I'm not coming. Then in the evening at around 5, I decided I'll come. You know what? I'm gonna come. So I called him and told him I'm coming. I was like, okay, fine. You do whatever you want. So I called Easy Coach and they're like, no. They told me you can't book online. So I packed my books because I had a cut that Monday. Let's see, I had a cut that Monday. Yeah, company low. I think company low. I packed my books, I packed my clothes, I even bought a nice red dress. Okay, I bought the red dress during the week, but I loved it. So I rushed, and then I rushed to town, so that I can catch the bus. I think I got to town at around 7. This was on Friday. And they told me, oh, I just literally got the very last bus to Siaya. So I got the back seat, the very back seat. And the road at that time was horrible. It was so bad. The whole journey I was just regretting just making that decision. Anyway, so I got to Kisumu. My sister lived in Kisumu at that time. I was like, see, just stop here. And I tell her, by the way, I came to surprise you. Anyway, I didn't. We went past Luanda. That road was terrible. It was such a bumpy ride. And then I got to Siaya on Saturday morning. No, I didn't have a class on Friday. So I traveled on Thursday night, more than 10 hours to go and see a guy who was working, by the way, on Friday. So he picked me, took me to the house, went to work. Then I slept, anyway. Long story short, that weekend was just a lot. It was a lot for me. Needless to say, we broke up that Monday. And it wasn't like a painful breakup. It was in that moment that I realized this is not love. So yes, the relationship ended without a tear. But I had cried several other times for this guy. So anyway, I feel like that's the craziest thing I've ever do. The cat got cancelled, thank God. But I was like, imagine I went 10 hours. So that's 20 hours of my time. Cause 10 hours to 10 hours back. Wow. Wow, saying it out loud is making me... Who was I? Like, Kwadi, they didn't have friends who could advise me. Anyway, I feel like when in that stage when you're in love, you really don't listen to anyone. But now the question is, imagine if something happened to me and my people know I'm in school studying. Can you imagine like how, like the risks I was taking for love? Huh? Just imagine, man, by the way. What? Yeah, I hope this guy sits where he is and thinks like, wow, that girl loves me. Loved me. That girl loved me. Hey, Banzi, what? Yeah, that was not love. He should have, first of all, he should have told me, stay there. Stay where you are, because you have a cat. Usome, ukimaliza, we will, we have so many weekends ahead of us. But I think deep down, he knew we don't have so many weekends ahead of us. And even me deep down, I knew like, this was just the kicks of a dying horse. And the relationship was ending. Anyway, guys, I don't know what you think about love and the questions that revolve around love, but certainly I do hope you do question your relationships and the things that you consider love to you, and you speak it with the people in your spaces. Yeah. So with that, I really hope to see you next time. Next time, going to talk about something else, obviously, because I mean, I've just exhausted everything that I could talk about love. Anyway, until next time, it's been real. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and have a great week ahead.